Lindsey and Ken travel again, this time on P&O's adult-only ship Aurora on a trip to the Baltics. In this episode we explore Tallinn and Visby. What will we discover? So we just got off the ship, haven't we, Linz? A little walk down the quayside, and now we're waiting for the shuttle bus. A little bit of a queue, but not too bad at all, really, is it?
No, they're bringing them in straight away, one after the other, so that's not a problem.
It's only a 10-minute ride anyway, isn't it? And the sun is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, sun's out.
Sun's out. But we might be having a bit of thunder later. Mind she's a big old ship, isn't she? I'm not sure whether this is 1, 2, 3 or 4. She hasn't got a number after her. I'm guessing she's 1. So it's good morning from Tallinn. Bit confused at the moment, aren't we?
It doesn't take a lot.
No. Well, we've been dropped off in a place that we're not familiar with, and we've sort of had to walk across and try to get into the old city. We found one of the big churches now, and I think I sort of half recognised something in front of us. But
the rest of it's completely new, isn't it?
And as for getting back to the coach, well, God knows how we're going to do that.
The map's not much help.
No.
It's all in foreign.
It's in Estonian, but we are in Estonia, so it's
what is that what it is?
Yeah. So onward and upward and see where we get to. So we thought we recognised this church, but we weren't really sure. So we carried on walking and thought, well, at some point we're going to bump into someone else or something that we'd recognise. So we continued to wend our way down past what appeared to be the old city walls, and eventually came along the Plate Tower, which apparently was built in the 15th century. And now we realised we were back on the tourist trail and back in business. You could almost feel the age of these buildings and a real sense of history as you walk through these streets. The Alexander Nevsky Cathedral of Tallinn is an Eastern Orthodox cathedral. It was built in 1894 when the country was part of the former Russian Empire. The cathedral is the city's largest church. It's situated on Toompea Hill in the centre of Tallinn and designed by architect Mikhail Preobrazhensky in a typical Russian revival style. The church is dedicated to the Grand Prince of Kiev and later Russian Orthodox saint Alexander Nevsky. It's richly decorated and has 11 bells, the largest of which weighs around 16 tons. The Cathedral of St Mary the Virgin in Tallinn is the oldest church in the city and dates back to the 13th century. It was, however, rebuilt in the 17th century due to a fire. It's also known as the Dome Church. We continued our stroll through Tallinn, passing some beautiful places, and eventually went up a very steep hill and found this. Walking through Tallinn now, back down to the main square. See what we can find. We finally found where we wanted to go. Well, some of it. So yeah, it's quite interesting. We eventually made our way down to the town square, where we met up with Bob and Holly, and we were in need of desperate refreshment. And this is where we ended up, a delightful little pub called Il Dracon. And, well, let's see what happened.
And the fourth drink?
I'll have a litre of cider, please. after many years, and you're photographing Bob. Bob over there, he's got a litre of cider, and he's enjoying it, aren't you?
Yes, yes I am.
Our little serving wench inside. It's very nice. Tray beer.
Don't you talk that way about Holly.
I wouldn't talk about
Nobody
Holly
talk
like
that way about me.
Wench, pour the beer. Oh. See what it's like then. And the verdict?
It's like a light beer.
And it's cold.
Yes, it's cold.
So it's good. So that's the main thing, isn't it?
It's really
At the
cold.
moment? Good.
And actually it's going to stay fairly cold, isn't it?
And I decided to try a small cider as well. 2 hands, Lindsey. Very nice.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
Yeah, you could drink that.
If I drank down to the bottom, I'd sink into it.
You could swim in there afterwards. Are we away?
We are.
Oh, right, go for it.
I can.
Very refreshing. As we made our way back to the bus, we met some new friends. Oh, and found some interesting places. We came completely the wrong way when we came in. It's quite pretty, that pepper sack place, isn't it? Don't know what pepper sack means. So we've had our visit to Il Draco now. A bit disappointed, wasn't it?
Il Draco was under new management.
Yeah, it wasn't rude and abusive anymore. It was just normal. I did have some cider there. It was a bit sweet. But, yeah.
Yeah, it was nice drink, nice place to sit.
It was a nice place to sit, but not what we were expecting. Shame. But not to worry.
Try it another time and see.
I don't think there's any point really, because it's not what it was. Anyway,
try another bar next time.
back on the bus now. It looks like it's getting cloudy, so it looks like the thunderstorms are going to come in any minute.
Yeah.
And yeah, a good time to go back to the ship.
I think so.
And possibly hop up to the buffet and get a salad. So we popped back to the ship, had a bite to eat, and then a little rest, and then made our way up for sail away. As you can see the city quite easily from where the ship was docked. So we set sail from Tallinn, waving goodbye to all the passengers on Mein Schiff 1. And they're all waving back, look at that! Wonderful! If you're enjoying sharing our Baltic cruise with us, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it really helps us. Oh, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And now it's time for cocktail of the day. And what have you got today, Lindsey?
This is a pink gin spritz.
A pink gin spritz. You've had one before, haven't you?
Quite nice.
Quite nice, refreshing.
Yeah.
On a sunny afternoon, sailing out from Tallinn.
Yes, very nice.
Just before dinner.
Yes.
So
Hi.
Bob is Robert of Loxley, better known as Robert of Two Starters. Is that right, Bob?
Sorry, I got a cough.
You alright?
I'm fine, yes.
Good. So what are you having tonight, Linz? Back in the beach house again.
We are. I'm going to have pork crackling.
Oh.
Yeah, I quite like that.
Pork
and
scratchings.
And then I'm having a chicken dish.
Sizzler?
No.
No, you didn't
Something
go for the
different.
chicken
Oh,
sizzler.
No, it's so tempting to have a sizzler again because it's lovely the
It's
other
lovely the other
I'm
night.
having some different.
Holly, what are you having tonight?
I'm having garlic mushrooms,
Oh, they're
and then I'm
nice.
going to have beef brisket.
Oh, beef brisket. And hello. Well, it's a bit dark because of the window. I'll come around this way. Look, there. That's better. I'm having. What am I having? Oh, I'm having the prawns to start with, and then for the main course, I'm having a burger.
Did you ask Bob what he was having?
Bob's having 2 starters, as usual. 2 starter Bob. So what are you having, Bob?
Salad, apparently.
Salad, yeah. 2 lettuce leaves or 3?
2. Let's not
2
get
lettuce
crazy.
leaves. No, 2 lettuce leaves. Yeah, it's very slimming.
Yeah.
Very good.
Lots of anchovies and tomatoes to go into my risotto.
And for main, sorry, entree.
No, that was it.
Oh, you're just having the 2 starters?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fantastic. Have you had a lovely day in the wonderful Tallinn? Yes. It's lovely, isn't it? It's like a fairy tale. Very good. Wow, we do have a wonderful act coming up for all of you. This act here has performed on Britain's Got Talent, performed for the royal family, and at the Royal Albert Hall. Give me an ooh. Very nice. Please put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, the wonderful Anna Lisa Ching.
So Gav, we took your advice, and this is the Hero Perfect Serve with the recommended Mediterranean tonic, and Lindsey's just about to try it for the first time.
To be fair, the bar steward has just suggested we might need an extra bottle of tonic.
Extra tonic to go with it because it's a bit hot. Oh, nice. So Gav's got it right.
Yeah, it's nice. It's smooth.
So cheers, Gav.
Cheers, Gab.
All right, cheers, Gav. Oh, it's quite flowery and fruity.
Shut up and drink it.
Oh. Well, that's really quite nice. Very refreshing. Yeah, it's a good one. And after a few more drinks and a bit of this, it was soon time for bed. It's good morning from a beautiful but breezy Visby. It's just gorgeous here again. The sun's shining. It's nice and warm, isn't it, Linz?
It is.
But not too hot
No,
yet.
it's very pleasant.
Very pleasant, and that little cooling breeze just makes it so much nicer. So we'll just have a quick whip round and see where we take you. These beautiful flowers. I seem to remember they were here last time we were here, Linz. Beautiful, beautiful tulips everywhere. So just walking through this lovely little park area on our way to the old town. Through the city walls, isn't it, Linz?
Yeah, we do. We go through the city.
And then into a beautiful little Hanseatic city. Lovely place to be welcomed. Visby is a well-preserved medieval Hanseatic town that dates back to the 12th century. It has a well-preserved 3.5 kilometre long medieval ring wall with many of its original towers from the 1200s still intact. The wall encircles the centre of Visby and was originally built for protection against both foreign enemies and Swedish assailants from the countryside. Along the streets of the towns are more than 200 buildings and homes dating back to somewhere between the 12th and 14th centuries. You're going to sit on the sheep, Lindsey? Perhaps I ought to. I'll sit on the sheep so you can go around the other side. And for those of you who are interested, here's a little bit of background about Visby. Every direction you turn, there's a photograph waiting to be taken. Every summer, Visby celebrates Medieval Week with its lively market including music and theatre. All in all, there are some 500 events. In the biggest medieval festival in Northern Europe, and a lively event where people dress up in costumes and recreate life in the medieval days. It's a lively experience for visitors of all ages. Unfortunately, it wasn't taking place at our time of visit. In addition to its long history and fascinating ruins, Visby is also known for its gardens, as you've already seen, and particularly the profusion of roses that bloom in the sunny summer months. With its natural beauty, ancient history, Gotland is a mystical, inspiring place to live that attracts many artists. Their handicrafts are sold by local Visby shops. Gotland is particularly known for its wonderful ceramics and woolen items. The grey wool lambskins from local sheep warm and decorate many Scandinavian homes. St. Catherine's Church was originally built by the Franciscan Order in Visby, founded in 1233. Originally, the church consisted of a long, narrow, single-faced church with conical cows and tall, round arched windows. Construction continued until the middle of the 1300s, when it was stopped, probably because Valdemar Atterdag had conquered the island and the city in 1361. In the second half of the 1300s, work on the church was resumed and a new choir was planned. Along the streets of Visby are more than 200 buildings and homes dating back to somewhere between the 12th and the 14th centuries. The beloved Pippi Longstocking movies were filmed here along the narrow streets of Visby, and the original Villa Kula can be found just outside the town. With its natural beauty and ancient history, Gotland is a mystical and inspiring place to visit. Visby City Wall is a medieval defence wall and is the strongest, most extensive and best preserved medieval city wall in Scandinavia and forms an important part of Visby's World Heritage Site. It was built in two stages during the 13th and 14th century, and today approximately 2.14 miles of its original 2.2 miles is still standing. Drotten Church was built in the 13th century and dedicated to the Holy Trinity. It's commonly known as Drotten, an Old Norse word for ruler and god. St. Lawrence's Church has a different shape from the other churches of Visby. Whereas they were inspired by German ecclesiastical architecture, St. Lawrence's resembles the Byzantine churches of the East. The church is dedicated to St. Lawrence, who was martyred in the 3rd century by being roasted on a grid. The church was built in the 13th century, and for all its exotic design, it was the work of the island's own craftsmen. The Botanical Garden was founded in 1855 and has since been a popular oasis in Visby. Here you'll find many unusual plants, for example, fig tree, mulberry tree, and also a large selection of roses. Some of the roses even bloom well into the autumn. The garden is open all year round and attracts no entrance fee. So, you hot, Lindsey?
Yes, it's warm.
Bothered, Lindsey?
I'm better now.
Good, because you've sat down, and what have you got now?
I've got a beer, a local beer.
A local beer?
Scotland's beer.
Right, go for it then, lovey.
It's alright. It's quite beery.
Only alright?
Yeah, that's alright, it's fine.
Is it cold?
Yes, it's cold.
Is it wet?
Yes.
Is it better than walking down the streets?
Yes.
Oh, good. That'll do then.
So, I have my beer as well. Skål.
I'm not sure they say that yet.
Alright, it's very good.
And Dillis got in on the act as well.
So, Lindsey, we've had our beers now
Yeah.
in the beautiful town or city of Visby.
I'm not sure if it's a town or a city.
No, on the island of Gotland. And we've come down now by the sea, like we did last time, to just sit a while and enjoy the peace and serenity.
It's very quiet here, isn't it?
It's very quiet, apart from all the cars going up and down the roads, but we're not having them here.
No.
The sea's quite shallow out in front of us, and we can just about see the cruise ship down the way. So I guess it's time to hop back on to the bus now and go back on board.
Yeah.
And see what we fancy doing this afternoon.
And this is the view from our little pebble that we're sitting on. Well, it's not that little. If it was that little, we wouldn't be able to sit on it, would we? We come around here, right down the end there, you can see a ferry and just see the funnel of Aurora to the left of the tree. There she is. We just got to pick our bus up behind us over here somewhere. So we'll just go that way in a sec. Pitch up the bus. Pick up the bus.
Pitch up.
Pick up
Are you
the
going to
bus.
pick it up and throw it?
It's the beer, dear. Very good, lovely.
Oh, good luck. One red. I think so, anyway. Yeah, go on.
You alright over there, Ken?
Yeah, it was.
Yellow.
You're on YouTube channel.
Look, one red. Go,
You're famous.
Yeah. Don't look too closely.
Go cruising with Ken and Lindsey.
Shush you.
Welcome to Pinot Cruises Aurora. I've been with the company now 15 years. I love my job.
It's very nice of you to be here with us because you're one of our favourites.
Thank you.
I don't know, that's really hard.
Can you call this one?
That was shocking. You know what to do, Mr.
Do you ever go YouTube live?
Live? We do. We did one for you the other day. We did.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Pino Cruises Aurora here in Visby in Sweden. We are now playing deck coins.
Hello,
With
Martin.
Entertainment Officer Martin, who's been with the company now 15 years. I love my job.
Martin is one of the most experienced entertainment officers on board.
Experienced.
I don't know whether that makes him the oldest. This is sail away from the little island of Gotland and the town of Visby as we're swinging around now. Doing a 180 before we sail away on a sea day, then off to Klaipeda. So we thought we'd have a bit of a catch-up on our way back to the cabin tonight, eh, Lindsey?
Yeah. So we're something Charlie's, aren't we?
Champagne Charlie's, yeah, really nice. So after we got back onto the ship, after visiting Visby, we played quoits, didn't we?
We did well. Yeah, I wasn't intending to play quoits because I'm rubbish, but they were short, so I made up a team.
And you won the first game.
Yes, and won the second game.
Yes, and then got into the final.
Yeah.
And who did you play in the final?
Playing against you.
Yeah, and what happened?
You won. Well, actually, no, your partner did.
Yeah, Mary won. She
Be
was
fair to
brilliant.
her.
She was brilliant. Mary and John, who were our partners, were very good players, weren't they?
Yeah.
And we were just along for the ride.
Yeah. Oh, well, I scored 5-1
You did
end.
do well.
Not
Yeah,
against you,
yeah.
unfortunately. But
No,
there you go.
no. But
Yeah, so that was quite an interesting afternoon. It was nice up there, actually.
It
wasn't
was very nice.
Yeah.
Lovely weather.
Beautiful weather for Scandinavia at this time of year.
We went out to sail away, didn't we?
We did.
Out to the Pennant Bar and did that, and then from sail away we went straight down to dinner in the main dining room.
It was quite good.
It's quite nice dinner this evening, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm sure that you'll see some pictures slotted in here of what we had.
Yeah.
Good night.
That was quite nice.
Yeah.
Then what did we do then? We went from there, went up to the crow's nest.
Went up to Crow's Nest, a few drinks.
Had a couple of
I
drinks.
had a BAFTA cocktail.
Yeah.
Right, let's go for it.
What are you doing? It's stupid.
I'm trying to drink the drink.
Turn the bloody gas around, you idiot.
Oh, it's the lid. It's coming down. Look, closing the lid. So, it is marshmallow, eh? So, we'll dip. Oh, that's very different. Oh, that is weirdly different.
This place filled up quick.
That's so different, Liz, when you dip it. It's quite nice.
Finished?
Yeah.
And I had an O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
And then I had the plum gimlet.
Yeah. So, Lindsay,
So, Kenneth,
what you doing now?
I'm drinking.
Yeah, but what you drinking, lovey?
This is a plum sherbet gimlet.
Oh, and is that the first of the cruise?
It's the first of the cruise, yeah. We'll see if it's up to standard.
Yeah.
Blimey, there's some alcohol in that.
Is there?
Because what did you have first of all this evening?
I had an O'Reilly's.
Yeah, and what did I have? A choco-mocha-loca cocker something. Cold coffee.
Yeah.
With a bit of something in it. Yeah.
I prefer my O'Reilly's, thank you.
Yeah, I would. I think I should. I think I made a mistake. I was hoping they could put some cream in it and whip it up. Make it taste nice, but no.
I took some pictures of the sunset.
Yeah, beautiful pictures you took, Liz.
Thank you.
And then we went to the syndicate quiz. We got 12 tonight.
Really exciting.
Which is really
A
quite
few very lucky guesses.
Yeah.
Again.
But it was good. So, time for bed now. Clocks go forward again tonight. They went back last night, now forward again tonight. And then we'll see you in the morning for our sea day. Celebration day tomorrow.
Could be a hard day.
Could be a hard day, could be a long day. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Next time, Lindsey and Ken have a day at sea, followed by a visit to Clypeida, or Clipida as the locals call it.